7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
It's another video brought to you by PlaySafe Production. So this is just a run up the one of the mountains. Now this mountain is towards Mirang, which is in the south of South Korea, about 45 minutes drive from Busan, which is one of the major cities in South Korea. It's just a quick run up the mountain. I just sort of talk about the tires a bit. Now I'm running a Karoo 3 tire, which is a very off-road orientated tire. But as you'll see, there's quite a lot of grip in the corners. You know, when you get down the corners, there's two things about the tire. One is you can bank the tire quite deeply, and the second thing, which is really quite important, is that you actually feel like you have plenty of grip. It's not like some of these off-road tires where, yeah, you can drop it down and you can bank, but you tend to feel uncomfortable and you're not sure how much grip you're going to have. The difference with these Metzler tires is that as you bank the bike and you actually drop around these corners, there's no feeling of the bike kind of giving away or losing grip at all. Now the reason for this, to some extent, I believe, is the design of the Metzler Karoo 3 tire. If you actually have a look at the tire online or in your local store, you'll find that towards the edges, the gaps between the tread, actually the gaps get smaller as you get towards the side of the tire. So as you bank the tire more and more, the contact patch of the tire actually increases on the road. So when you're driving along in a straight line, obviously the space is a bit more, and this gives you better off-road traction. So if you're in mud or gravel or something like that, or driving through even water or wet areas, there's quite a lot of gaps in the tread, which lets you get plenty of traction. But obviously when you're on road rather, you want as much traction as possible, and so that's why the Karoo 3 tires have been designed that on the edges of the tires, the gaps between the tread pattern actually decreases, and it actually gives you more traction, and you feel very, very confident. Also, it has a lot to do with the softness of the tire. Now the Karoo tire, in my opinion, is a very soft tire. The advantage of this is that great traction on and off road, but especially on road when you're cornering, it's quite good. The disadvantage for this is you get very short tire wear out of the tire life. So the rear tire on this, I'm running an F800 GS. It's not a heap of power, but on the back tire you're only looking probably around about 3,000 to 3 to 5,000 kilometers, depending how you're riding. But hard riding, 3,000 kilometers is all you'd really expect from it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you've learned a bit about the Karoo tire, and when you're making your choice for tire, the advantages and disadvantages of this tire. But overall, I'm very happy with the tire. It's just the biggest problem with it is the tire where it just doesn't last long enough. So remember to ride safe and take care, and if you like the video, don't forget to rate and subscribe. Until next time, take care.